spontaneous, creative, out-of-the-box solutions for our world. And it has happened to me, and it will happen to you if you let it. You will no longer feel so separated and alone, or feeling like everyone is out to get you, or that this is everyone's fault but yours. The world is our family, and so is the universe. I'm not a Canadian, I'm a citizen of the world, of the universe, and I'm no longer confined by imaginary lines and borders. I say that if we cannot go home, why not just become home? Why do we have to wait to die before we can go to heaven? Why don't we just bring heaven to earth? Let us all come together and share ideas, and the more unique and imaginative the better. After all, Einstein himself said the problems that face us today cannot be solved with the same level of consciousness that created them of yesterday. What we need is a shift in consciousness. And so tell me, why is it that when someone tries to help the world with out-of-the-box thoughts, we are so fast to disregard it before even really trying and giving even seriously considering it? If we keep disregarding it, it will continue to trap us. So yes, I know this is very different and sounds crazy, but it just might be crazy enough to work. I mean, what else have we got to lose? Why are we fighting change? Why tear down anyone who wants to help by questioning their credentials? Some knowledge cannot be taught in school. And yet it does have value. We need the radicals. Let them feel free now to share. The mind is a lot like a parachute. It only works when it's open. I mean, just think about the Wright brothers and what it must have been like for them, who lived in a time where flying was impossible and they were made fun of and ridiculed, but they still continued forward and they believed that it could be, and because of it we fly today, and even with going to the moon as well. I mean, we need that kind of thinking. It must not be like genocided in any way. Our mind does not have to work against us. It can work with us because it is a part of us. Let us work together to solve each other's problems, or to have a better relationship with our problems. Let this planet live like a tribal unit where we take care of one another, much in the way that it takes a whole village to raise a child. Let us create a new form of benevolent government. The way it is now is old school and is in need of some serious change. A makeover. And so please tell me, why we have to live like this? Why do we have to allow any more of this insanity to continue? Why are we praying, wishing, and hoping for peace and love when we can just be it? Because that is in fact what we all are. And we all know this deep down. Do you remember now? After all, we do greatly outnumber the ones who suppress us. Do we really need their money, their system, or can we come up with something better? I and a bunch of other people that I know have many tangible, doable solutions for the planet that I'm going to share with everyone. You are more than welcome to contribute any way you feel inspired. You know, I used to think that media was the way to go, but not if everything is going to be twisted. There are so many great books out there, but nowadays, so few people read. There are also so many great documentaries out there that few ever get to see. And I'm tired of just watching life go by and people just talking. I say it's time for action. I feel it's time to show people how to step into their potential, their infinite potential, and experience this Operation Heaven on Earth and participate in it. We can do this by just creating and trying out these projects and programs and ideas in our communities. I have been doing and experimenting with this for years, and I know for a fact that it works. And it costs nothing. All it takes is people with unconditional intent for everyone, regardless of who they are and what they have done and what they have. To not sell them a belief, just accept them as is. Indeed, there is perfection in our imperfections. And is it just me that thinks we are forced to do a job we do not like, that patronizes and caters to our eventual suicide as we sacrifice our health for wealth and then later sacrifice our wealth to get our health back? Because if We do not go, I-O, it's off to work we go, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Then you and your family will starve and be homeless, and others will look down on you. Well, golly, that sure sounds a lot like terrorism. How come this is not brought to our attention to do something about that? Does not a terrorist make us do things we do not like? Because if we don't, bad things will happen to us and our loved ones? Does this also not seem like slavery to you? I mean, the IRS is an acronym for It's Really Slavery. And if the root of our intent is mainly in fear living like this, worried about getting our next paycheck to pay all the bills, then won't that draw to us more fear and discord in life? What do we expect when we plant with fear seeds? Does it not make sense then to now more than ever do with our time what we love? To live in trust and the guidance of our intuition? Can that not in itself help to heal the planet and people in the way like the 100 monkey effect? Why not try and find out? We also need to remember we have both dark and light qualities within us, and it is time to embrace that and no longer fight. Let's no longer play favorites. Both need to be loved and to make us whole. So we will no longer have an inner war that will be mere reflecting outside and all around us. If we make peace within, peace will be reflected outside of us. Well, that's it for now. Thank you, each and every one of you out there. I love you all. I just do. And thanks for coming to this planet at this time to experience this wild ride with me. I cannot wait for the commentary of the behind the scenes for this world, this life to come. Thank you, everyone, for being you. Thanks for letting me share. Thanks to everyone encouraging me to get out there and speak. Definitely it's not easy to go up to the world and say all this, but you see, I just grew weary of fear making me into its bitch, and then somehow my curiosity and determination to put this out overpowered that fear. I can honestly say that whatever comes out of this, I will sleep more soundly at night knowing that I have got all this off my chest and made my contribution to help the world. I hope this video inspires others to do the same in whatever modality feels right to them. And if you feel the need to contact me, that would be awesome. I am here for all of you. This is Jessica Schaub, reminding you that there truly are no limits, just beliefs. Thank you. Yay!
That wasn't bad.
That was very good.